Hello, it's Henry again, and I'm here. Hello, this is my second vlog video for my second week at college, which has gone quite well so far. I'm just talking whilst I play games on the TV. Anyway, what's happened during the weekend and the course of this week? Well, yeah. Obviously, we're doing Unit 1, and there was the first 3 tasks, which was script and storyboards, lighting and experimenting, that sort of thing with the camera. And then there's the vlog, which is what I'm doing now. Yesterday, which was Thursday, I pretty much handed in everything I needed to, which was what I needed to finish all 3 tasks. There was task 1, which was the script and storyboards. I finished the script over the weekend and partly over the bus journey from this to college on Monday. Then I finished my storyboard relatively quickly on Tuesday or Wednesday, was it? Yeah, I finished it Tuesday, and I handed it all in on Wednesday. So basically, on Wednesday, flies have a horrible fly problem at the moment. Basically, on Thursday, I gave in my script and storyboards, which means that was all finished. I mean, the teachers had checked over it. It's absolutely fine for them. Little thing which I need to remember though, I mixed up making a storyboard with analysis because I was putting in rule of thirds and pyramid / triangle of interest. I can't remember which one it is. Everything that's of interest falls into the triangle. Anyway, not a huge problem. So I can remember that for the future. Task 2, on Tuesday, Warwick and Lindsay sent us all out with the cameras. Me and my friends Taylor were recording ourselves looking through the settings. Well, Taylor was recording, I was just noting things down and being there for when he adjusts all the settings like white balance, etc, etc. We did that for internal and external, so inside and outside. Those videos have already been uploaded on Wednesday, which is the day before the deadline for task 1, which was script and storyboards. So uploading them to YouTube was part of task 2. I finished that, and the other part was to upload everything, which was a link to the playlist that the videos are on, and all these scribbles I did. I had 3 pages of notes, which I would say scanned. It's more, I took a photo of it on my laptop, and then I put it into a folder. So it's not as good. So it's just got like me peeking around sides or something. No big deal. Anyway. So what has happened? So now I'm all up to date with task 2 because I uploaded all that. Task 3, the vlog, they just wanted a link to the playlist, so I did that. So basically, yesterday on Thursday, I got everything over and done with. It was pretty quick as far as I'm concerned. I mean, the deadline for task 2 is Tuesday next week. So that's all 3 tasks done on Thursday. So there's also a couple of things which I do need to revise and just keep up to date, because I have done Unit 1 amazingly early. I've got so much time left over. Unit 2 is what I need to do next, so I'm expecting on Monday for a little bit more information on that, judging how, I've done all of Unit 1. Unit 2 is next, which I think is the recreating part of the clip I did from Grimm. I'm not sure if I already mentioned that in Vlog 1. Probably have, probably haven't. Either way, it's in my liked videos folder on the channel anyway, which isn't unlisted, by the way. A good thing for me to revise on whilst I am off though is how lighting and colour affects the moods, etc, etc, and character and all that, such as I think it was a clip from, yeah, Chicken one, Alderman's Chicken one, the animated one. I said one too many times. Anyway, and you can see that whenever you look up at Miss Tweedy, it's a low angle, so she's all shadowy and stuff. Well, she's in the shadow because the light is behind her, so her face is darker, which implies this is the villain or a bad person or dark soul, I guess. And there's also the fact that it is, I think it was very early dawn or about dusk. Yeah, about dusk. And you can see the sunsets on one side where the chickens were, and the other side was where Miss Tweedy was, and behind her you can see just the dark clouds. So that's a big sign saying, "This is the villain, this is the villain." So that's a bit on lighting and colour and the sort. That is the size of it, of how lighting and colour could work. Darker colours and not bright colours convey a bad person, I guess, or a villain. You know, a very dark blue you could see as... Here's a good example. Most villains and the colour black. I'm not being racist. I'm talking about Darth Vader, Emperor Palpatine. There's also Voldemort. Mainly costume, actually, when it comes to the colour black. Anyway, there's also in Star Wars, there's the Rebels, which are the good guys, and their uniforms are white and orange when they're in the X-Wings, I think they're called. So they're bright and colourful. They convey, yeah, life, I guess, because there's orange, which conveys sun, life, and white, which is a binary opposite to black, and I guess white represents life. And then there's the Death Star, which is just absolute grey, whilst the Rebel base is, I think it's on that one planet full of trees and evil teddy bears. I'm almost mixing up Star Wars with Gremlins there. Anyway, speaking of colours, interesting fact about the last battle that Luke had, Mark Hamill, with Darth Vader and Emperor Palpatine. At this point, it's more than obvious that Luke is in fact very angry and is desperate for revenge. So you're thinking, oh, he's turning to the dark side, which is actually conveyed by the clothes he's wearing because his uniform is completely black. Then during the last scene, when Luke is trying to save his father, Darth Vader, or Anakin Skywalker, you can see that Luke is no longer angry, which usually says anger leads to suffering or whatever on the dark side, and he just wants to save his father. This is represented that he's turning good again by how part of his uniform is opened up, and underneath the black jacket there is a white inside, so representing there is still good in him. That's a pretty appropriate way to start demonstrating how colour conveys character, that sort of thing. Like, it happens a lot in lots of cartoons. Dare I say it, My Little Pony as well. There's, I can't remember her name, there was Bad Horse thing, and she was called, I can't remember, Midnight something, I'm not sure. And she was just dark blue, whilst there was an opposite, which was, I assume, good, who I assume the name is Princess Celestia, who is bright colours. In fact, she's white with, I think, a rainbow-coloured mane, which is much more lively and binary opposites to the dark blue and black that the other one did, conveying that she is good. Sometimes people break that convention with, I don't know, a goth who saves the planet, I don't know. I don't have any examples of this convention being broken, but there's also, of course, I'm going for the more easier ways of demonstrating how color conveys other characters using styles, which is simply black and white. It's salt and pepper. There's also lighting, which I need to think of a demonstration for. Give me a moment, and I'll come up with that.